Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Toxix, and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we fist of justice the fuck out of nothing. We just screamed really loudly. And in today's video, we are gonna go talk to Kawakami. Suwoo. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But for the time being, we actually do have to go to Shinjuku. While we can speak with Chihaya as she's waiting for us here, you know, it's just, it's not what I want to do. Not what I want to do. Kurisu-san, are you sure you're gonna be okay? I can sense it just by looking at your face. The death aura is emitting a strange light. Please be careful. That's not her voice at all. I don't know what I just did for Chihaya. Oh my god, if I had pressed verification test, I would have had to reset the video and I would have lost my shit. Let's get an affinity reading for Mr. Iwai. For Papa Iwai. This reading will cost you 5,000 yen, is that okay? What if I had done that? If every time I just wanted to get a reading, that line was just said in the voice of whoever. I could have been creative.
Here we go.
Man, I could have been so much more creative with this playthrough, but at the same time, it's not like I regret having done things or not having done things. It's because I'm very happy with what I've done with a lot of the things.
What do you think?
Let's head back to Les Blancs. And at Les Blancs, is the Sojiro waiting for us? I don't actually know what you can do with him, but we don't want to do that anyways. So we're gonna call Kawakami's. I appreciate you calling me. I had something to talk to you about. As your maid or your teacher, it doesn't matter. Can I come over right now?
What do you want to do?
We will.
Yeah.
I'll head over right away, so wait for me.
It feels weird being here dressed in a normal outfit. Well, I'm completely done with that part-time job. Oh, and my students. I've been giving them all a lot of advice. So, about that talk we had? You know, about whether or not we should date? I'm sorry.
Really? Like, really?
I really thought it through, though, you know? I was so happy when you shared your feelings the other day. I finally realized how I felt. But I'm a teacher, and you're my student.
That's the best part.
You're in a tricky situation as it is. If we get caught, suspension would be just the beginning.
I've been waiting for that line.
Myself because you're so special to me.
We won't get caught. I promise.
Where does that confidence come from? Why are you so okay with this? Now I feel dumb for trying to back away. I had every intention of saying goodbye to you.
You left the microphone, didn't you? It sounded like it.
Fine.
I formed a special relationship with Kawakami. There's no turning back now.
Why would you like a woman like me? You're a high school student with strange tastes. Or is that the sort of thing a member of the Phantom Thieves is into?
When did you realize?
That whole thing with Takase-kun's guardians worked out way too good for me. And you're the only one who knew about my situation.
You got me. In more ways than one.
I haven't lived this long without learning a thing or two, you know. Don't worry, I have no intention of telling anyone. There are a lot of stories about the Phantom Thieves, but in the end, they help people like me, right? That's so you. I just thought you were a problem child with a criminal record, but now I know better. I'll support you 100%. You're not just a student to me. You're someone special who helped me realize my path as a teacher. A new path where I'll never abandon any of my students.
That sounds promising. Or I'll make sure that, I'll make sure of it. For everyone's sake, but mostly for yours.
For my students, and for you.
And for you. I feel a strong bond with Kawakami.
I
thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of temperance, granting thee infinite power.
Nice. Whenever we go into the metaverse, on our return, albeit this is definitely a confidant we should have gotten earlier, it's not one we needed to max out that early because I was well aware of different things in this game and we very rarely went into mementos. The days we did, we ended up doing something at LeBlanc like reading a book. I had already done all this stuff in my head. This is one of the few things that when I was thinking about planning this playthrough, I realized that I wouldn't need until really late into the game, as I almost never came back, or on those days, I always had a book or something to stat to raise, okay? Except for recently, but even then, still can train or make infiltration tools or whatever. But she'll give you a special massage.
Life really is a roller coaster, isn't it?
I didn't mean to skip all that stuff. That special massage will allow you, after coming in from mementos, you'll pay money. Do you have to pay for it? I actually don't remember. I don't think you do. But she'll come in, and what she'll do is she'll give you a massage, depending on whether you're a friend or a romance. It'll give you a bit of a different one. Not really, but you can think about it that way if you'd like to. I sure do. But she'll give you a massage, and then you're good to go with a confidant or to do things in the afternoon, rather than just staying in LeBlanc. You can then leave and go do whatever else you want. I think the earnings are different though. I can't recall if that's how that works or not. So don't trust me on that one. But you get some. There's a downside to it. I remember there was a lot of people talking about a downside to it that was new to Royal.
I went from being a teacher to being a maid to dating a high school student. So, as someone who went from being my master to my boyfriend, do you have any requests for me? I'll obey them, you know, even though I'm no longer a maid.
I want you to take care of yourself. And I want you to rely on me.
Don't be so conceited. You're younger, so you should rely on me.
Yeah, I know, but like, I want to take care of you, you know?
Here, by all means.
That right there
Looks are so
is bless.
deceiving. I
Bless,
thought you were one
bliss.
of those shy guys who didn't pursue women. Can I stay with you a little bit longer today?
I spent some alone time with Kawakami. Wait, can't Futaba hear all of this, or did she remove her bugs? I think she might have removed the bugs after having, like, fixed her shit. Oh, that was a day? It kind of just snuck up on me. Or are you a rat? I want to see him every day. How can he be gone? I feel so sick. There are still so many things I wanted to talk about with him. Why can't he just stay forever? What am I supposed to do now? Man, you're really a serious case. But it seems like you weren't alone. He was pretty popular with the girls. The girl on the left that was running was like Elle from Death Note.
Good morning. I know this is last minute, but if it's possible, could you come and see me during lunch today?
Sure. I'm free for lunch.
Glad to hear it. I wanted to discuss something with you, since it'll be our last chance to do so here.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, my time here at Shujin is coming to an end today. It's quite the sad affair. I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually. Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something special waiting for you, so you look forward to that. Well, I'll see you later.
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
And finally, we would like Dr. Maruki to share a few last words with the student body. Well, Doctor, if you will.
principal has mentioned, today marks the end of my tenure at Shujin Academy. Over the past several months, I've come to learn about all sorts of conflicts that you students have faced this year. Troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues that are awfully similar to my own. But before I leave here, I want to offer you a final piece of counseling. If your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember, it's okay for you to escape your problem. I don't want a single one of you to think that an unfair reality you've been forced into is the only one that you have to live. It's okay. What I'm trying to say is, even if your life is full of worries, it's best for you not to obsess over them. Your existence in this world is an amazing miracle. You deserve to spend your days in happiness. I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible, even after I'm long gone. Ow. I guess things don't always pan out like you expect. Well, that's it. Thank you for having me here this year. Good luck to you all.
Dr. Maruki!
I wanted to thank him personally, but it may be best to hold off on that for a bit.
I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
Thank you for coming here. Since this is about to be my last meal at Shujin, I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school. I'd always passed on it due to the price, but today is special. Not only that, I ordered the deluxe bowls for us.
Ooh. Thank you.
I should be the one thanking you. All right, let's eat.
Itadakimasu! There are no words for how delicious this smells.
Ooh, this aroma's really triggered my appetite.
Hentai eyes?
Too bad I can't see anything now.
The life of the four eyes. It's kind of why I stopped wearing my glasses during COVID. Because it was just fucking fog.
I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that really do taste incredible.
I ended up just finding a way to make it not happen, but then I just kind of stopped wearing my glasses because I don't even know where they... Actually, I know exactly where they are. They're on my desk right here, but they just don't, like... They, the left eye is not right anymore, so it's very sad.
I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever. Well, now that we've finished our food, let's get down to business. First off, I have quite big news. My paper's done.
Congratulations.
I've mentioned this before, but still, this is truly thanks to you. Had you not shared your experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed. Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin. And as a phantom thief as well.
How do you know that?
There's no need to be obtuse. Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there?
It says Interpreting Reality Through Cognitive Science and the Alteration of Reality via External Influence.
You know, the Phantom Thief's act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target, a reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets.
Wow, you really know your stuff.
Well, I did
shouldn't
pour
be
my heart and
surprised.
soul into this research for a number of years. To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April, when I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students. I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality like I'd mentioned. You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san were with you? Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
Thanks.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart. Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way. At that point, I was already half convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you.
Why'd you keep quiet?
Well, I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition so I can help address their pain and despair. But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia. Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that my hypothesis is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assistance. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives. But I think that's everything I'd kept from you. Does that change your opinion of me?
Not really. We made a deal after all, and you've held up your end. I'd like to think I held up mine. Can't be mad at that.
A deal, eh? Well, I'm awfully grateful you see it that way. And just so you know, I have no intention of telling anyone about this. If you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my heart as you like. Thanks to you, I finally know what I need to do. I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place. Though, it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society.
We all define justice differently.
Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself. Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another, still, thank you for everything up to this point.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Counselor, granting thee infinite power.
All right.
On that note, I think it's kind of weird. Don't you all? Obviously, these I am thou, thou art I's were recorded differently. Yet Kasumi sounded the same, so why didn't Maruki's? Or maybe I'm just overthinking it because I haven't heard Kasumi's in like 4 months in real life. So yeah, you know, it could be that. Has it been 4 months? No, it hasn't been 4 months. What the fuck am I talking about? We're only in episode 160, that's like 5 months.
I'm going to follow the path that I believe in. I sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, I'll be able to aid you as well. Even if you just considered it to be meddling in your affairs. Whoops. Looks like we're out of time. We'll meet again though, right?
I'm sure of it.
That's right. Hey. No, it's nothing. Best of luck to the both of us.
Hell yeah.
See you around.
See you around, Maruki. And on that note, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I don't think there's much I can say for the ending of this video. I realize after what I just said. It's been 5 months, almost the 6th month that we've been doing this playthrough. And I'm so grateful to have been able to do all of this, because it's been fun the entire time. Well, actually I think it's been well over 5 months. How long has it been? 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. We're in the 6th month right now. Because this is going into the 70 videos. We're at the end of the 6th month of this playthrough, which is crazy. I don't think I've ever done anything consistently every day without missing something due to being sick or due to school or something like that, or due to whatever. I don't think I've ever in my life done something this consistently, and I'm incredibly thankful and fortunate to have had the support that you guys have given me to continue this. I know some of you are probably thinking, what support? There's no support. Well, you're here and you're at this point where you're thinking, what do you mean, what support? You're the support. You're the ones telling me that I can go along with this, and that you're the ones giving me enough energy to do so. And I'm so incredibly grateful for that. So until next time, I'll see you all then. Goodbye, everyone.